My husband has MS, Nathan Higgins. He was diagnosed 5 years ago in January, and he has primary progressive. He would be here today, but he has COVID, so he's at home. And it is hard. Obviously, we've got 3 children, 3 girls. My twins are 5 and Lottie is 3. So he was diagnosed when our twins were 6 months. So it's had a massive impact on our life as a family. Just planning days out has, we have to think, is there hills? How far is the walk-in? Is there support for him? Because his walk-in has deteriorated since being diagnosed 5 years ago. So it has a huge impact, going anywhere really as a family.
And how do the kids deal with it? Because, Daddy's daddy, and why is he too tired to play with me?
So they know, they don't really understand the whole MS part of it, but they always say that Daddy's got a bad leg. That's sort of what they say, and they'll say, Daddy can't take us to school because he's got a bad leg. It is hard, it's such a... So Nathan he was an international kickboxer. So, he was such a fit person, well he still is, but in a different aspect, you'd never think anything of having MS. And it was just the fact that he had a twitchy foot and his physio picked up on it and sent him for an MRI scan, and then that's when it all came about. So, to think that he can now hardly walk down the road, it's hard. So for me, obviously I've met a lot of people doing volunteer work here. I volunteer for the MS Centre a lot. I do a lot of quiz nights. I do Walk the MS Mile, which is an annual event that we do. Anything that the fundraising team need me to do, I'll always do for them, because I feel like I'm giving something back. I just use it for support for Nathan as well, and get tips. So a lot of the MS Centre that does all the newsletters that they send out, anything that's going on, like talks and stuff, we will do, and I'll talk with Nathan as well, and we'll go through it together.
So after he's done a visit, I don't know how often he pops up here.
So he does hydrotherapy. He'll do the 6-week course of the hydrotherapy pool with Joe, which really helps him, and he has acupuncture with Chris as well. So he does use the MS Centre quite as much as he can with his work. The physiotherapists are amazing, and they've helped him a lot since we've been here.
And do you see a notable difference when he gets back?
Definitely, yeah. Obviously he's tired, but you can see a difference of his movement, because he's quite stiff, and him walking is obviously a lot harder. So it pushes him when he comes here to make him do it. The oxygen chamber has obviously been a huge help for him as well, and I know that Joe was saying it makes a huge difference of fatigue as well. He can get very tired, but it does see a difference, and it does perk him up a lot as well. Really has an impact.
So without the Children's MS Centre, I'd imagine you wouldn't get much as we love it on the NHS.
Yeah.
Once he's diagnosed, throw him some tablets, and that would be it, sort of thing.
He hasn't got any drugs or anything. He just takes paracetamol and ibuprofen.
Is that a personal choice?
No, he hasn't been given any drugs as of yet by the NHS. He sees his MS nurse every 6 months, but there's been no drugs available for him as of yet. So he just takes paracetamol and ibuprofen to try and ease the pain for him. So coming to the MS Centre obviously helps, in a different way for the pain, doing the exercises as well. Yeah, but the MS Centre is brilliant. We moved about 5.5 years ago. So luckily we were in Wendover when he was diagnosed, and we didn't know about the MS Centre. Obviously, you wouldn't think to know about it. He's been coming here for 5 years, and it's a really good place to be. Everyone's just amazing.